look at this screen here today, you can see a deeply disjointed street network. And so it's not surprising that many members of the community have said, we'd like bus service, we'd like bike service, we'd like sidewalks. And it's very difficult to imagine delivering on that vision with the type of street network that we have there today. In July, we released a concept that would establish a primary north-south boulevard. Oh, you can't see it. There's a large pink, sort of boulevard that's shown there. And actually, it's okay that it's faded a little bit, because what I would say is it's not intended to demonstrate a design. The thickness of the boulevard is not intended to suggest a specific width or placement. But generally, from a planning and technical perspective, this is where we think north-south connectivity would be most appropriate, because it connects left is to your north to the River North area, where that project is already required to improve Cowan, to provide bike access, sidewalks, and the like. And so this merely extends that improved network to the south. And so
and while that process is going on, here we have an intergovernmental agreement for spending a total of $50 million, split 50-50 between the city and the state for the north-south connector road. On the substance of it, Mike, I think that's where we should end up, but the planning process isn't done. There's been no announcement before about 6 minutes ago about this. And the fact that it's going to require right-of-way acquisition, there's been no public discussion of that before 6 minutes ago. And so the other piece that I want to mention is that the spending of money, and this is what really has me more animated, the spending of money, when I gave the administration heads up on Friday that, hey, this resolution seems like a weird way to announce a financial commitment to this new road. Don't you want to have some announcement beforehand, heads up, there's going to be some discussion? I'm glad I got taken up on that. But one of the questions I asked was, what's Metro's financial commitment? I got told, half the cost. And then I asked the administration on the phone call on Friday, well, is that in an existing capital spending plan, a current one, or a future one? And I was told that it was this one. And that surprised me, because you can read all 37 pages of this thing and the 10-page press release that came with it, and there is not any way whatsoever defined $25 million associated with this project anywhere. And given the fact that Mr. Jameson, the mayor, and I were the chief architects last term of making the rules more robust to make sure that projects can get slid into the capital spending plan without transparency to the public, it is disappointing that it took this piece of legislation being filed for me to stumble into finding that there's $25 million in the capital spending plan for this project. If the administration had held off 2 meetings with this resolution, none of us would have known that there's $25 million in the capital spending plan for this project.